everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm going to be going through a few meals or ideas that some of you can use for fat loss or losing weight, kind of more low calorie. I've already done one with me of what I ate in a bulk. However, now, you know, it's getting to summer. We gotta be beach ready, even though I live in London. Bit of dust, a little bit of dust. So yeah, I'm gonna be going through my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, maybe a snack, maybe a dessert. Who knows? I haven't really thought it through just yet. I know they're going to be some decent meals. One of them I've just thought of, which could be banging. But to start off, we're going for breakfast. And you'll be pleased to know there's no more Weetabix, I know.
No one cares!
We're changing it up. We've got eggs, bacon. We basically just got egg and bacon on toast. It's a lot more calorie dense than 3 Weetabix with a bit of milk. High protein, low calories. That is the goal for today's meals. Are we good? Mm-hmm. Right, 2 large eggs. And then the key ingredient with these really, to keep them as low calories as possible, are these. Egg whites. They literally have like no calories in them. So per 100 grams, they've got 48 calories, whereas like one egg will have that, will have like more than that and less protein and more fat. 100 grams, 10 grams of protein, 48 calories with no fat and no carbs. So it makes sense to add these in. So with 2 large eggs, add about 100 grams of egg whites, and then turkey bacon is the saviour. 1 rasher, 30 calories, 6 grams of protein, and like 0.5 grams of fat. Happy days, we'll have 3 of them with some bread.
Also, on the 14th of April, I have my PHS exam. It's only
It's not even turned on though. Apologies for the noise in the background. I do live with other people and they also need to eat. However, here we go. To be fair, the bread could be a lot lower in calories, I can't lie. But I like it, it's nice. But I tend to have this later on in the day, more around 11, so I can have my meals later on without getting more hungry because I'm eating like a lot less than I was. Apologies for the barnet as always. Less than a month now till Barber's open. Buzzing. So believe it or not, it is like 6:30 and I haven't eaten since earlier. Due to the fact that I've been doing work, but also because I haven't been that hungry. So now I'm gonna get on with lunch/dinner, and I'm gonna go for simple egg fried rice with frozen veg and some chicken that I prepared yesterday. Really simple recipe, really tasty, really good. Get yourself some frozen veg, honestly. Takes no time to cook, and I'll show you how to cook it, so yeah. But this is for 1 serving, so I've just eyeballed it to be honest. Fair bit of veg. Kind of cook them first, and then we will move on to the scrambling of the egg. Before I forget as well, if you're trying to lose weight, lower calories in your meals, a really easy way is getting some spray, oil spray, rather than using the actual thing. Like this has got like 2 calories of spray. You can get Fry Light, which is 1 calorie of spray. Like you'll be surprised with how many calories are in your oils. Like this one here, 1 tablespoon is 135 calories, and you're probably gonna have that and some more. Like using like a couple of sprays of this does the job. Still makes it taste nice, so highly recommend getting some of this if you can. Well, I kind of missed that. It was like the camera was wrong. So basically, once the veg is kind of defrosted, all you need to do is make like a well in the middle, crack 2 eggs, or more or less, depending on how many calories you want, and then just scramble it in the middle like you would normally until it's scrambled. So once it is scrambled or getting there, then I'm gonna chuck in some rice. Now, the thing is try and get either a sachet or pre-cook your rice. You want to use cold rice. You don't want to put it in boil rice and then put it in hot, apparently. Don't know why. But these are like 35p.
or just, yeah, cook some rice in advance. I didn't get a chance to do that. These are equally as good, and then just cook it through until it is warm. And then you're gonna add your seasonings. A bit of garlic granule, ooh, a bit of pepper. That's all you need really, but feel free to add whatever you want in. Okay, so now that it's been in for a few minutes just to warm up a bit, the last thing you're gonna add is the soy sauce. So just do it all by hand, however much you think, add more or less, and just cook through for another few minutes until it's all like cooked. Yeah, easy. So there we have it, boys and girls. I mean, this is a big old bowl full. I mean, the calories could be less, like taking away an egg and stuff. You could literally serve this into 2 portions if you want. I'm gonna tuck in. It's a way of making chicken and rice taste better than just boring chicken, rice and veg. Oh, we've already started?
No, when you said go.
Oh yeah, no, you can start.
Yeah,
Right.
I did.
Alright, when that's now we're going.
Yeah.
Cool. Some time's passed and I'm just still hungry because I haven't eaten. So what we're gonna go for is a nice little pizza variant. Get yourself a wrap instead of the dough. Is going for some, I don't know how much of this to use. Tomato puree on a wrap, followed by some cheese, which was about 30 grams of reduced fat cheese. Then feel free to add what you want really. Go for some chicken. I've gone for some meatballs that I've already cooked. Turkey meatballs that is, because they are lower in fat and, right, with the cheese. And then I'm gonna be fancy and add some little Italian herbs, you know, get it proper gourmet. And then, just gonna whack it in the oven, 8 minutes, take it out, see how it goes, and then add on the toppings. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Literally took, apart from cooking the meatballs, literally took 10 minutes to make in total. So, the final meal that I'm having is like a frozen yogurt, like fruity berry sorbet ice cream. Really simple again, if you've got a blender, about 80 grams of berries, about 100 milliliters of milk, and then a scoop or half a scoop of protein. I might have it with some blueberries normally, but I'm out. However, earlier on, my snacks for the day, I've literally had a banana and an apple for my snacks. Oh yeah, and a fun size Haribo pack. And it's kept me going, like you've seen. This is genuinely what I've eaten today, and the last 3 meals have been in the space of a couple of hours. That's what I've been having. I'll put the macros along here today. Again, the protein's probably a bit more than needed, ideally, but I know most of you would be interested in high protein meals, so you don't have to copy this day dot. And obviously I don't have this every day. However, all of these will be fairly high in protein, however, lower in fat. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then that is pretty much it because I'm not gonna eat anything else. Right, so I've been editing, watching it back, and first of all, if I seemed more boring than usual, I do apologise. Like, that day was just crazy. I hoped you got everything out of it. Like, genuinely, I didn't want to go into too much detail on how to make them because they were very, like, genuinely very easy. Feel free to chop and change what you want. The thing about food is that people are very caught up with trying to eat as boring as possible to lose weight, and that's genuinely not the case. You'll see there, like, the meals were very nice. You shouldn't be trying to diet, lose weight, by just eating chicken, broccoli and rice every day. Now, of course, there'll be days where you're having that, and there'll be days where I've had that as well. But if you're having that every day, all that's going to lead to is getting to the end of the week and you're just going to go on a big old binge, which is fine. It happens. One day isn't gonna impact your goals at all. However, the consistency is the main thing, and the best way that you're going to be able to be consistent is by eating foods that you enjoy. I just wanted to make that point that, you know, don't get too caught up when trying to lose weight. And another thing about, you know, weight loss is everyone's concerned about losing
as much weight in a short possible time. And realistically, that's not the most sensible idea. Your body's not going to be able to function if you're only having like 1,000 calories. Yes, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to have no energy to do your day-to-day life. And if you're trying to lose weight whilst maintaining as much muscle as possible, losing all the calories, like going in a big old calorie deficit, that's going to burn into your muscle mass, and they're going to use that as energy instead because they've got no other energy source to go off. Don't be too keen in being able to go on a big old calorie deficit. Just knock the calories back by a few hundred than your maintenance, and you'll see it slower, but you will overall have better energy. You're going to be more likely to stick to it, and you're going to be overall happier with retaining as much muscle mass as possible. I just wanted to talk about the snacks as well. Like I said, I had just an apple and a banana. Like, I've tried to increase my fruit and my micronutrient intake as much as possible so that my mum stays happy. You know, for the last video she said, yeah, there's a lot of food and there's not much fruit and veg. So, you know, I'm making sure I'm getting enough fruit in. I'm making sure I'm getting enough vegetables in. Yeah, so hopefully she's happy. I'll wind the video up here instead. Again, it's a shorter video. Apologies if it's not as interesting. I think it's a nice little video. Let me know how it goes. I'm going to wind it up here. Thank you for watching if you have done. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and yeah, see you next time. Take care, guys.